Kyle.
Does anyone have that I have to follow him feeling?
No.
This is the speech I haven't memorized. I did borrow Lisa's thing where she puts her business cards to make it all chic and things.
What's yours is yours.
But thank you so much everyone for being here on this very special day. In this company, it could hail.
Well, I'm sorry, I messed with some of your cards.
Now I get it. That was the last minute. That was the last minute addition. Thank you. In this company, it could hail and I'd be skipping.
There we go.
The chairs you sit in are each sacred, because the fact that you're sitting in one means that someone at this table loves you. Now, if you'll indulge me a moment, I have some people I owe my very dear thanks. And first and foremost, my everlasting gratitude go to Lisa's parents, who made this day possible, who hosted a lovely wedding to make this day truly special, for always being there for Lisa and I, for letting me into your family in such a special and complete way. Earning their love has been one of the best achievements of my life. I'd also love to give my sincerest thanks to my groomsmen. And you may have noticed something about the groomsmen already. They're
Awesome.
they're gorgeous.
The awesomeness is what we noticed, yeah.
My boys are all gorgeous women. Why? Well, that's complicated. I did some research on wedding traditions and what they mean. In other words, I let Jane talk for 5 minutes. And apparently the best man is literally the best man in town, the strongest and the richest. His original purpose is to chase down the bride if she tries to make a break for it. Or to marry the bride if I try to make a break for it. Sharmila was honored to take on this responsibility. I know I didn't make the most traditional choices when I planned my wedding, or my life. But I made the most honest choices. Regardless of any other factor, you are my most precious friends, my most entrusted confidants, my guides, my examples of who I want to be. Not all of my groomsmen could join us today, as Sara faced a sudden and tragic family loss, and our love and sympathy are with her. I don't know how to begin to thank my parents. I am proud to say I see both of you in myself. I don't know how I would go on day to day without my mother's strength and selflessness, or without my father's passion and empathy. You have guided me kicking and screaming into adulthood. Until two things have happened. I discovered how to stay young inside and still call myself a man.
Oh,
And I
yes.
learned just how much you had done for me. A lesson every son learns in humility. Lisa. The Buddhists believe that love is the realization that two things are really one thing. And it's no lie when a person in love says, I've been waiting for you all my life. I mean, it's not anonymous. I really mean you. I mean, just like a jigsaw puzzle with nooks and crannies, it has been perfectly obvious to all our family and friends that we're meant to fit together. Our friends have a constant tendency to say, well, what took you two so long? Of course you're dating, and shame on you for spending all that time not kissing her. And just like a jigsaw piece's shape, it implies the match. And so for years, friends described the person for me that would come someday. She would be warm, caring, beautiful, happy, silly, a little bit out there. And brilliant in both senses of the word. One friend even drew you before we ever met. It wasn't creepy. And now here you are. you fit. There's an ongoing debate about who's to thank for bringing us together, whether some force of nature or our innate ability to know when something is good for us. Whatever or to whomever it is to which I owe my thanks, I am thankful. Thank you.
How weird would this be if it were a slam and you just beat your dad? Take that, Dad. I'm on the team. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome up the bride, Lisa Stedman.